on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Paul George is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Covington in at the fourth slot.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Adams in the high post. Out to Morant. Second chance shot, and George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a wide open look for Bane. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Wow, what range from Bane!
George looking over the floor. Covington a screen on Bane. George finds Zubac. First quarter, just over a minute played. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Leonard against Brooks. And it's Leonard missing. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the inside. Outside for Jackson. Sinks the three-pointer.
Not only is Jaren a viable option from three, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Leonard. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Memphis moving it around. In the corner, it's Bane. Back to Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Inside. Brooks kicks to Bane. 3 on the clock. Over George. Bane, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks with it. Westbrook picks him up. Brooks dishes to Adams. It's Morant in the corner. Brooks finds Morant. Back to Brooks. Over Westbrook. Brooks misses. Clippers trail by 8. Westbrook passes to Covington. Back to Westbrook. Over Brooks. Here's Leonard. The shot misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. A minute 50 left in the first quarter.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is. Finishing that possession with an exclamation mark. Kawhi making his presence felt.
And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Covington setting the pick for Leonard. He can't get that one. Adams, a nice D. Memphis leading by 10. Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to George. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard with the steal. Morant against Westbrook. It's good.
We all know he has the strength to absorb contact, but Westbrook also showing his focus as he knocks down the shot.
Now here's Morant. He has 6 and finished up by Morant.
and they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Payne for three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 11.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Robert Covington out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
The D had no time to react to Westbrook's drive. He just charges in and slams it home. We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime.
You see the focus from Kawhi. When he's deep inside, he's locked in on scoring.
Payne kicks to Brooks. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Westbrook dishes to Plumlee. Shoots over Morant. Leonard against Brooks. Leonard the pass to Covington. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Payne. Out to Brooks. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, Brooks prefers to shoot his threes head on, but he has the stroke to make the short corner shot.
Passes to Plumlee. It's Covington on the wing. Outside for George. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues.
Oh my goodness! What a play!
Unbelievable. You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Morant surveying the D. And the dunk by Jackson.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires the 3. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Morant. And he goes right over Mason. Plumlee and slams it down.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
A nice shot by George.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Leonard against Morant. And Adams kicks to Bain. It's Brooks on the wing. Bain passes to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Bain with the bucket.
Great footwork from Bain, finding his opening.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 11. He takes it in. Grizzlies with the rebound. 46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Morant against Leonard. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
And it's Westbrook missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Here's Morant. Tips it. And it's Covington atop the key. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room.
And both free throws good for Covington. 6 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Morant. And so that brings the first half to a close. Grizzlies.
The Clippers, 29.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Desmond Bain out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Kennard against Leonard. Jackson in the corner. And George hits the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Adams with the screen on Leonard. Kennard for 3. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3.
Locked down, Leonard, a smothering force on the defensive end.
Stolen by Jackson. Brooks outside. And Adams kicks to Kennard. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Adams sets the pick for Kennard. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got his first 2 points.
Rolling toward the cup, Steven Adams is a wild man. You better get out of his way.
To the left wing. Covington wide open. He fires. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Adams with the screen on Leonard. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Adams down low. Defended by George. Adams' shot is good. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Gordon comes in for Leonard. He had a nice open look right there. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
Covington with the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Kennard, the pass to Adams. Brooks kicks to Jackson. And the pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Tries it from 19. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Gordon, the pass to George. The dish now to Covington. Back to George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
In my opinion, one of the most talented two-way players of this generation. Paul George has stayed humble throughout his success and has shown that he is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside, Covington. Pass to George. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And Adams kicks to Kennard. Out to Brooks. Pass to Kennard. There's the triple. They shoot again. Adams. And finally, that one's good. Adams has got 6 in the quarter.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Clippers trail by 7. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Passes it to Kennard. Screen by Adams. In the corner, it's Bain. And Covington sends it back. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Robert Covington out there with the hits of Zubac. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's George in at the 2 spot.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Covington dishes to George. to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. 5 to shoot. Jackson kicks to Morant.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Leonard looking over the floor. Zubac the pass to Covington.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
Yeah, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat. For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Here's Morant, and then Morant slams it in.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Morant against Westbrook. Outside Covington. Back to Westbrook. Not going to go that time. Morant with some nice D. And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve for the Clippers.
Oh, did you see that? A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Leonard attacking outside for George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Paul George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
Right side Bain. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Can't help but love the way Leonard plays the game. Stone-faced assassin.
To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Covington dishes to George. Takes it out to Covington. Outside Leonard. Nice move. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant against Leonard. Morant passes to Adams. Covington with the steal. Outside Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
1:03 left to play in the final quarter. Adams finds Morant. With the crossover, going inside.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Leonard with the steal.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Here's Leonard. Kicks it to Westbrook. And Adams sends it back. Leonard against Morant. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Brooks against Westbrook. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Morant for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Covington. The Grizzlies pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Kane with it. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good competition. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony.
Smack clowns with mad style.
physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Pass to Okogie. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bane. Brooks finds Morant. And there's the drive. Morant with the slam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Here's Paul. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Bane against Booker. Durant with a screen on Bane. Pass to Durant. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Adams against Ayton. Outside Morant. Going inside. Morant with the slam!
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Okogie. Off target from three-point range. For Memphis, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Morant, pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Jackson, the screen. Morant with it. Durant covering. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Paul with the bucket.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Booker against Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Jackson, the screen. Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Here's Okogie. Fires for 3. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Bane, no good. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Fades. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 1:44 left in the opening quarter. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Durant for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Oh, man. We should grab some popcorn and a blanket and a pillow and settle in. This is going to be a long night watching KD score.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Here's Adams. Outside for Brooks. Back to Jackson. Out to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Morant. That shot off. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The Suns trailing. For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Devin Booker lethal on the pull-up jump shot. Loves going to this shot when the D is not paying any attention.
And here's Morant outside. On the wing, Bane. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And Bane drops them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
The deep 3 from Durant. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Bane. The 3 ball. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Beyond the arc.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 4. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
For 3, Durant. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple. What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
On the wing, Durant shoots over Morant, and again it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got 11.
And KD decisive that time, wasting no time, rises up and fires.
Morant, the pass to Brooks, and here's Bane. On the wing, Bane. Back to Brooks, takes the 3. Bane finds Brooks. There's the triple. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about. That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. How to learn your lesson.
Ayton passes to Booker. Outside Paul. Launches it. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Ayton with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Okogie. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Jackson right side. Can't hit that one. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Ayton. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. He shoots. Here's Jackson. They get it back. Outside for Brooks. Rob. Pass to Paul. Now here's Durant. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That's on Steven Adams. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And here are the Suns now, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Durant, no good. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Kennard, he's checked in for Ja Morant.
Now to the lineup for your Grizzlies.
1:14 left in the first half. Adams with a screen on Paul. Here's Kennard, just 5 to shoot. Brooks, the pass to Kennard. There's the three. Second shot opportunity. Adams a screen. Bain finds Brooks. Back to Bain. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Suns have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Durant, pass to Paul. From deep. He buries it from 3. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Up top, Kennard. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Jackson. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The Suns leading.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
From deep, Bain. Jackson the screen. And he's going for the oop here. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Appreciate it, Allie. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker on the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center position.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
And the Suns shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. Out on his own on the break. Up ahead. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Brooks outside. Kennard finds Bain. Back to Kennard. Clock at 6. Pass to Bain. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 10-point Suns lead.
Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Adams high post. Stolen. And now the Suns fast break. And that one's good by Durant.
How about those long strides, Durant quick in the open court and then right to the rim.
Memphis is going 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. From deep. Pass to Jackson. Brooks right side. Back to Jackson. Kennard outside. Here's Brooks. It's tipped. Here's Okogie. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Bain, the pass to Brooks. Kennard on the wing. Will it go? Nails it from beyond the arc. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brett.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Here's Bain. That one goes in.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Pass to Okogie. This one for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
First free throw is good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Outside for Booker. Fades away. Phoenix no good that time either.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Bain against Paul. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
For 3, Booker. 6 to shoot. Outside Durant. Pass to Ayton. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And the Suns lead by 15.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Bain with it. He's got 6. Inside. Adams inside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns ahead. They lead by 13. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Bain against Booker.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year, he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And he makes a first. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
On the wing, Bain. Paul with a steal. And he's going for the lob. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Ooh, that play was nasty. Durant showing how aggressive he can really be.
Right side, Morant. Jackson, the screen. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Hammers the lob through.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Outside Morant. Shot from 16. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
Book it. More points for Devin Booker. This guy is such a great offensive talent.
Back to Morant. 3-pointer. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. But you got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Outside Morant. On the wing, Bane. From outside the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Booker with it. Guarded by Morant. Over Bane. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Kennard. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And here's Morant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now Paul. Screen by Durant. Jacks up a 3. Paul, shot is off. The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. And he lobs it up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Morant. There's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Booker fires from way outside. Kennard with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Paul. Outside Durant. 4-3. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Suns.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Kennard outside. From 17. From behind the arc. Memphis the rebound. Outside Bane. Pass to Kennard. Fires the 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
And if the defense is going to shut down one thing with Kennard, I'd start with the 3-point shooting.
And here's Paul. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the three, the small forward.
Well, such a good job probing to the interior on the drive. Robert Covington gets to the foul line.
The Clippers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with. And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Here's Westbrook, and Durant sends it back.
Wow, twice on the pipes for Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
And so here are the Clippers, and the basket is good. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now here's Westbrook. And it's sent back by KD. For three, Booker. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Paul. A second chance effort. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Paul's got his second basket.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Booker against Westbrook. Pass to Durant. Takes a three. And the three ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from KD. Paul's got 6.
Well, I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Back to Leonard. It's picked off. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Ayton with it. Now Covington defending. Outside, KD. Lets the three fly. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Zubac the pass to Covington. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Durant. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Covington the bounce pass. And Leonard gets it to go.
We are talking about length and activity of Mr. Robert Covington. You want to know why coaches love his defensive presence? It's right there for you.
Now here's Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Covington dishes to George. Off target from outside. Suns leading by 7. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Durant, that's good.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Phoenix grabs the miss. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Pass to Westbrook. To stop the run, Covington in the corner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Suns leading by 13. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Again, Durant missing. And the Clippers have possession. Here's George. And there's the pass to Plumlee. Outside Leonard. Plumlee in the post. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3-side. KD can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 8. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
No good from Booker. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Covington. Powell down low. He's covered by Ayton.
Well, you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
The Clippers trail. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Outside for George. 6 to shoot. Here's Covington. Booker pulls it in.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Passes it to Ayton. Launches it. Plumlee with the rebound.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. He gets it in there.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Suns leading by 4. Paul passes to Okogie. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Okogie's got his first basket.
Wow, Josh Okogie, tough finish. That was contact by the defense. Excellent concentration.
Here's Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on 8. You know, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Westbrook takes to Covington. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Puts up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Pass to Covington. Leonard sets a screen for Covington. Outside for George. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Here's Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Paul with the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. George looking over the floor. Leonard the pass to George.
Hey, yo, right here.
Booker against Leonard. Plumlee with a screen on Booker. Leonard dishes to Plumlee. Over 8. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The shot's good from Paul.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Westbrook passes to George. Leonard attacking, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Marcus Morris comes in for Robert Covington. Didn't think that was going to go in. Booker's got 7.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch. You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. 12 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Here's George. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. All right, Dave, thank you. And
21, the Suns, 27.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Now, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George, and it's Covington in at the 3. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction. And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Offensive rebound. Zubac banked in off the glass. Zubac has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Here's Westbrook, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. Zubac with the screen for Leonard, and Durant sends it back, and they get it back. Zubac no good. Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Booker, kicks to Ayton. Durant deciding where to go with it. Driving in. Booker outside. Shot clock at 5. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Norman Powell's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
Clippers trail by 3. Leonard kicks to Covington. Back to Leonard. Powell, no one around him. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Los Angeles guys shooting 41% for the game. Here's George. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done with the step back. And Ayton throws it down.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Leonard attacking, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Phoenix Suns. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Durant with a screen on Powell. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. Durant against Plumlee, and no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Paul passes to Booker. Powell against Paul. Here's Booker driving inside. Can't convert the 2-handed jam. Clippers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Plumlee finds Zubats. And here's Leonard from three. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
There's really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Pass to KD. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Here's Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Clippers.
All free throws good from Eric Gordon. 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Durant. No good with the layup.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line. And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
There's Gordon with the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Booker for the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Low block shot on the way. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Plumlee. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
And Booker kicks to Ayton. Back to Booker. Over Gordon. Here's Okogie. Booker with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. No good from Booker.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage. He goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
KD dives in. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Plumlee finds Zubats. Inside. And here is Paul. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Plumlee. Paul George comes in for Gordon. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Powell. Westbrook passes to Covington. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook.
And this is what we've come to expect from Russell Westbrook. Yes, he can be an explosive scorer, but if his teammate is open, he will put it on time and on target.
Stolen by Zubats. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Clippers trail by 3. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Count it.
The seasoned veteran, the big shot maker, Russell Westbrook.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Booker with it. Leonard picks him up. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Clippers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. A miss that time would have put him up.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now Durant. Ball outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He can't get it to go. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook passes to Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
What a shot from Covington. You better be confident to take that shot.
KD a screen on George, and Booker kicks to Paul. Puts the move on, and finished off by KD.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Covington a screen on Paul. Westbrook dishes to Covington.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
KD sets the pick for Booker. The pass to KD. He dishes it to Ayton. Back to Durant. Shoots over Covington. Got it.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Westbrook passes to Zubac. Yes!
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Okogie for 3. Trains it from downtown.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Covington kicks to Leonard. At the elbow, Westbrook. Ooh, offline. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the... All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
Smack clowns with mad style.
off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. Great open look there.
In general, that's an important shot for Kawhi. When the threes are dropping, it rounds out his entire game.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Jackson. Buries it from three.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Morant. Jackson for three. Leonard pulls down the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Hey, Richard, how about Westbrook's basketball IQ?
By far one of the smartest players in the game. How else would he have broken the triple-double record? He sees everything. His sense of the floor is elite.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Morris. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The shot that time not on target. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And here's Morant outside. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Leonard. This one for three. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Leonard.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
Now here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
A wing not afraid to mix it up inside. PG-13 finishing down low.
Morant, the pass to Payne. From behind the arc. Morant against Westbrook. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Jackson.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
Leonard passes to Zubac. The Grizzlies pull it in. 1:46 left to play in the first. Brooks outside. Payne finds Brooks. Morant with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Jackson can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The kick out to Morris. Beyond the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
You can tell Leonard sees the whole floor, allowing him to set guys up well.
Pass to Jackson. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Zubac. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
From deep, Payne knocks it down from distance. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Morris, it's not going to go for him. And it's Memphis the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Adams with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Morant driving inside.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
A shot to stop the run. The kick out to Morris. From downtown, he got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
On the court for Memphis, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Bane with it, guarded now by George.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Adams grabs the miss. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Here's George. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Shot by Leonard, no good. Memphis leading. Bane with it, guarded by Covington. Bane against Covington. Bane, the pass to Adams. Outside Bane, fires for 3. Knocks down the triple. Bane's got 6 points.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Leonard outside, lets it go from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Plumlee, a screen on Bane. For 3, George. Plumlee, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Westbrook against Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Zubac, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Morris comes in for Covington. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Grant.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Jackson for 3. And again, Memphis no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. George passes to Zubac. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Now just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Brooks finds Jackson. And here's Morant. Back to Jackson. 3-pointer, Brooks. The Clippers grab the miss. George outside. Here's Morris. And it's all tied up. Morris has got his 2nd basket on the night.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
.102 left to play in the first half of basketball. And the dunk by Jackson.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Zubac. Inside. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
George. Now Zubac. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis.
First team. Checking in for the Grizzlies, Luke Kennard.
35 seconds left in the second. Zubac inside. Adams covering. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Zubac. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Such a bruising player. Westbrook enjoys going into contact and finding ways to score.
Jackson finds Morant. Got a hand on it. Westbrook outside. Here's George. And Leonard with the strong finish.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
And so a close game is Allie, as always. Thank you.
Your cover, 29, the Grizzlies, 27.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Now here's Morant. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
Foul Memphis. Stephen Adams. Second personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from George. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Bain, the pass to Kennard. From deep three-point range. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Kicks it to George. Pass to Morris. Leonard outside. Oh, the swat by Adams. Kennard outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's George. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
George outside. Basket's good. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Bain. 6 points for him. Jackson for 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Leonard on the wing. Defended by Kennard. Leonard passes to Zubac. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Outside Morant. And then Morant with with the dunk.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Oh, the swat by Adams. Morant against Westbrook. And it's Morant off the drive. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Zubac finds Leonard. Now here's Morris. Stolen by Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Left side Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Pass to Leonard. Jumps up. And the dunk by Leonard.
This has been a staple for Russ, creating the turnover and getting right into transition.
Here's Jackson. Oh, George with a steal. Nifty move. And the jam by George.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Here's Leonard. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Ja Morant picks one up. So for the Clippers, Plumlee's checked in for Zubac, and Covington subbed in for Morris. They need this. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
Man, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Morant drops them both. The Clippers in the lead. On the wing man, hounded by Morant. Pass to Leonard. 29 seconds left in the third. Leonard, double team. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Here's man. Driving in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Outside Morant. Let's go with a three. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for Memphis, Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Kennard in at the 3 slot. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Here's man, hounded by Morant. Covington against Jackson. Kicks it to George. Jacks up at 3. And the Clippers Clippers hit again from deep.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Here's Morant.
Oh, my goodness.
How
Wow.
about that?
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Mann. Pass to George. Plumlee a screen. George with it. He's picked up by Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mann. Three-pointer. And they'll get another chance. For 3, Covington. Here's Plumlee. Out to Covington. And here's George. And the jam by George.
Just a big night for George so far. He always works so hard, but his game has been on a higher level here in this game.
Morant finds Bain. Morant with it. Back to Bain. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Lets the 3 fly. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Oh, Adams with the block. Bain against George. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Westbrook, he's checked in for Mann. Memphis trailing here. Morant with it to the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Bain, the pass to Morant. Driving to the basket. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Adams. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Oh, the experience coming into play. Covington has the confidence to take and make big-time shots.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. To the inside. Pass to Adams. Kennard on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. And here's Adams from the arc. Plumlee pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Westbrook drives. And Westbrook slams it home.
This is Westbrook's competitive drive being the difference maker. He never, ever backs down.
Here's Morant. And stolen by Covington. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Plumlee. Pass to George. The 3. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shots.
Westbrook outside. There's the triple. Here's George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
Now here's Morant. Jackson finds Morant. Here's the 3. It's stolen by Leonard. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Westbrook can't hit.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
George passes to Westbrook. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. This one was a fun, hard alley. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Now here's Morant. Brooks kicks to Morant. Back to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. And in the past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning the championship. We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player.
Morant with it. Driving to the basket and finished off by Morant.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Here's Paul, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Good on the three-point shot.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
The 3. That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere and distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. The drive by Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. They get it again.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Morant outside. There's the drive. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention, got his teammate a clean look.
Booker finds Paul. From the arc, here's a Kogi, and that one is stuffed right through.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Here's Morant. Oh!
No, he didn't. Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Booker against Bane. It's Durant on the wing. Launches a 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And then Morant slams it in.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Morant. Memphis the rebound. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Brooks outside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Here's Paul. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Memphis in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one.
Whoa, hammering it in!
Bread and butter play. Morant and screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps. Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use, Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player, but he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader. Whether that's game time or practice, Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
To the inside. Jackson dishes to Morant. Back to Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
And the rejection by Eaton. Stolen by Brooks. Adams with it, now guarded by Booker. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Paul finds Durant. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant outside. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
And Phoenix with another turnover here.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Outside, Bane. Brooks up on top, defended by Paul. Here's Jackson. The putback, and it's Adams on the follow.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Booker the pass to Okogie. Fires the 3, and Booker is good for 3. Booker's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Morant. Oh,
yes. What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
Durant in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Paul. Pass to Okogie. 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. Booker no good.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jackson down low, defended by Paul. Count it, good. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot, no problem.
Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Fires it up. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Here's Morant. Brooks outside. Second shot opportunity and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Paul passes to Okogie. Booker fires from way outside. Again, the miss by Booker.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Out to Brooks. Left side, Bain. Here's Morant. Oh! That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Durant for 3. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
I got him.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and is as if the big fella wasn't even there.
And that one is good. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Memphis out in front. They lead by... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following... With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Cameron Payne. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Williams is out there with Desmond Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. The putback, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Grizzlies.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
He's a big target with long arms. Just throw it up there, and Steven Adams, he will go get it.
Here's Shamet. Off target with his 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Williams. Stolen by Warren. Fast break, here come the Suns. Shamet, the pass to Baisley. And now here comes Williams. Oh, wow!
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Here's Shamet. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Kennard, he's checked in for Williams.
Grizzlies substitution.
Here is Ross. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes to Shamet. Stolen. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. The shot's good from Kennard.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Ross kicks to Warren. Back to Ross. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now, here's Shamet. Kennard covering. Phoenix, no good that time either. Memphis with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Jackson a screen on Ross. Adams right side. Up and in on the layup. Adams has got 6 in the quarter.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Phoenix. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Here's Shamet. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Ross against Adams, and the shot goes in. Adams has got 10 points.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
And it's Shamet missing. Memphis with the ball. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Adams down low. Yes, that goes in. 12 points for him. 1:02 left in the third. Ross passes to Warren. Lets it go from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. That shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Shoots the 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Biombo, the pass to Baisley. Back to Biombo from downtown. Just 5 to shoot. No good from Ross. Bain looking around. To the middle. Ross with the steal. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Memphis out in front as they score 14 straight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet, also Terrence Rosso, T.J. Warren out there with Bismack Biyombo, and it's Baisley in at the 4.
We've seen Kennard steadily increase his three-point shots. Terrific accuracy here.
And they recover it. The Grizzlies on offense. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed. I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Outside Jackson. And here's Kennard. Back to Jackson. Out to Brooks. From outside the arc, Ross grabs the board. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Shamet, the pass to Warren. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Warren's got his first points in this one.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Bain, and that one's on target from the wing.
Beautiful touch from Desmond Bain. So good from the mid-range.
There's the pass to Baisley, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it, and the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Kennard. Jackson setting the pick here for Kennard. Offline with his three. Suns have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Outside for Durant. They grab their own miss. And finished off by KD.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Kennard for 3. Drills it from outside. Kennard's got 10 points in just the second half.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. That doesn't go either for Durant. Bain drawn the double team. Adams outside. Some solid defense there from KD. Suns have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And the wide open shot from Paul hits it from three-point range.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
From deep, gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
Paul's shot is off.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Picked him clean. Fast break, here we go. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Paul against Morant. Paul can't get that one to fall. And Adams kicks to Jackson. 16 feet away. Will not go. This is off the front iron. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this one.
I smack clowns with mad style.
veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard.
You can expect Westbrook to find an open shooter. Trusted him with the pass that time.
Outside Booker. Fade away. That shot missing, and the Clippers will come the other way. The kick out to Morris. Puts up a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Durant. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
And Durant's going to be able to shoot over the top of anybody in this game.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Booker, the pass to Aiden. Here's Okogie. Outside Paul. With the drive. Drops in the layup for two. Paul's got his second basket of the night. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Just over a minute and a half in. Shot by Leonard, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Okogie. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Leonard from the arc. And Aiden pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Booker finds Durant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I like how Durant uses his wily frame there to get off those shots. Not an easy shot, but for him, man, it looks easy.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Greg. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Westbrook with the miss.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To halt the run. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Aiden flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Here's Booker. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Back to Paul. Launches a 3. Here's Ayton. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
George, a deep 3. Down low. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, we've all seen it. The mobility, the wingspan of Durant. Seriously, how are you going to stop him on an alley-oop?
Pass to Westbrook. On the take. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He hits the second from the line.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
Here's Okogie. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he comes up with a bucket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
George George against Booker. Pass to Okogie. Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Durant, the pass to Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And George with the jam.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Ayton.
Ball entered below the basket. Clippers ball. Clippers substitution. Mason Plumlee.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Westbrook into the lane and finished off by Westbrook.
Westbrook examining the defense, sees the crack, and explodes right through it.
Count it. Good. Ball's got 9.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns U.K. team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. That one a little long.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Outside for Booker. Pass to Okogie. And here's Paul from outside the arc. Offensive board. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Leonard passes to Westbrook. Outside Covington. And stolen by Durant. The finish! And Durant with the big finish.
Phenomenal basketball instincts by Durant. Picks that one clean and then sends it the other way.
Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, it's moving them well into the right direction. I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Plumlee passes to Leonard. In transition, here come the Suns. Paul George pulls it in. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 41% in this game. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Leonard finds George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
George hits them both. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
At BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Here's Paul. He's got 12. Driving inside. Outside Booker. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard for 3. Plumlee passes to Covington. No luck on that one. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul for the Clippers. Zubac, he's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Morris in for Covington. Pass to Durant. Takes a 3. That one's off. His first miss in 9 attempts. The Clippers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Leonard passes to Westbrook. Hauled in by Paul.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Morris.
I think he just has a great feel for what the defender is thinking. Durant using the up fake there to draw the foul.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Booker for 3. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Booker being assertive on offense when the defense isn't playing him tight enough. He's taking full advantage.
And George with the jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
The kick to Durant. Shot on the wing. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. George finds Morris. Fires from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Paul. Fires the 3. And he can't get that one. George, a deep 3. Oh, no good on the last second. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Suns ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And so in the game for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's man in at the point. Here's a 3 from Paul. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight. Brent at the center position, it does feel like we're seeing a re-emergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. George against Booker. Zubac, screen. Here's George. The steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And he lobs it up top. George with a steal. It's tipped. Ooh, Durant with a steal. To the inside. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Leonard outside to the left side wing. Here's Zubac. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Zubac has got his first bucket in this one.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game. When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100%, a priority for him and the team.
Phoenix has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Booker for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
In transition, here come the Suns. Back to Paul. Pass to Aiden. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Mann. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And a deep 3 from Paul. Okogie. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Pass to Mann. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mann's got 6. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside Paul. There's the 3. Not going to go that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's George. And he drives in. Uses the glass on the layup. George has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Just cutting right there to the spot he wanted to get to. Paul George being very aggressive on that play.
Sinks it from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Paul George dunk contest? He's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
Outside Durant. Takes the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Paul with it. Guarded now by George. Man, showing some terrific range. Booker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Great shooting from Booker. He keeps getting better, that time from way outside.
George against Booker. Phoenix grabs the miss.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
The 3 ball. The 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3, George. No luck on that one. And so it's Phoenix up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Los Angeles shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Back to Morris. Gordon on the wing. The three is up. Drains the triple. Gordon's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Ooh, that three-pointer right there hurts. The former Indiana Hoosier really can bury those threes in bunches.
And Ayton gets it to go.
You've got to love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
That one drops for him. Durant's got 26 points.
Amazing ball handling ability allows Durant to gain separation from even the most locked down defenders.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008, Grant. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when his shot gets going, you can be in trouble.
Pass to Plumlee. And the layup falls. Plumlee's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, for people who question some toughness and determination, Plumlee showing off that he could finish through contact and growing in both of those areas.
Leonard outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Booker puts up a deep three. Paul for three. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
You got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Inside, here's Morris. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Gordon outside. And the three off target.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Back to Okogie. Pass to Paul. Launches it. Plumlee pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Gordon can't hit. The Suns have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. And the Suns miss again.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Leonard finds Gordon. Durant against Plumlee. Another shot. The kick out to Morris. And stolen by Paul. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Outside Booker. From deep. Drills it from deep. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Pass to Booker. Paul for three. Pure from three-point range.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Pass Pass to Okogie for three. The Clippers grab the miss. Westbrook outside. Plumlee with him. The three. And stolen by Booker. Here's Okogie. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous...
Smack clowns with mad style.